Thank you, madam, for your nice introduction. And very good afternoon to all my friends. And I'm very happy to see that CSI logo. I'm working as a secretary of CSI. Just 1 minute before, our chairman, talked about the opportunities of cybersecurity and training programs at CSI Calcutta. So in our University Makaut, we also have a center of cybersecurity, and it is funded by MeitY. And the chief coordinator, Dr. Shantanu Phallikar, is here. And we have almost 1.5 crore rupees training funding we received from MeitY, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. And Shantanu, I think you have trained for more than 500 faculty members all over West Bengal. And the cybersecurity, the topic is here, cyber secure Bengal. You know that it is in our hands to make our Bengal secure, right? So there are some thumb rules are there. We have to follow those thumb rules. So already our previous speakers mentioned about the need of cybersecurity, but I like to mention some of the very important key aspects of the security related with mobile. So we have a center called Center of Mobile Cloud Computing. So the mobile phone is everyone's hand, right? So everyone uses mobile. But the question is whether we know how to use mobile. That is the biggest challenge. You know that when we are using this mobile phone, we are actually uploading all our data. So everyone is sharing the data to the cloud. And these companies like Vodafone, like Jio, and everyone is actually accessing all our data, and they're making money out of your money, right? Actually, that is their main business compared to your just 200 rupees per month. Actually, they're making maybe 1,000 rupees from your data analytics from your data. So this is called mobile crowd sensing. Crowd sensing means we are capturing the data from all the users of India, all users of Bengal, and our data is moving to the cloud, and we are accessing the data, and this cloud is doing the analytics, right? Now the question is how to make it secure. That is a very important aspect. So one of the very important challenges that I think no one has talked about that is called privacy preserving technology, called PPML, privacy preserving machine learning. Few minutes before, Shoprasachi was talking about machine learning, how to use this machine learning, but something is called coming up 2016 by Google. It's called PPML. What is that? That every user, say for example, everyone using WhatsApp. Anyone is there who is not using WhatsApp? So some software is called Google Keyboard or Gboard, right? In your mobile phone system. So when you are accessing that, when you are typing, say any word you are typing, so it is you are getting some recommendation through NLP, right? Isn't it? So everyone has your own mobile phone and everyone is accessing your own data, but you are getting different recommendation for your own applications because your mobile phone know you. Agree? Your mobile phone know your behavior, your typing behavior. So the question is, when you are talking about privacy preserving technology, every local level training is happening in your mobile phone. So in this room, I can see in the chair, I think 100 participants are here. So 100 local learning is happening. So when this data is going to the cloud, then what they're doing, they are actually using this NLP, they are actually accessing what is the frequency. Say A for apple, B for ball, we know that's from childhood, right? What is the most frequent words? See, if I ask you, sir, if I ask you what you type, C for what? What do you type most? Yes. See in your WhatsApp or in your message, what you type? C for what? Center of excellence. Good. Children. So you know that everyone has their own different kind of thing, right? So for this mobile phone is trained every month, and you know that every time your WhatsApp gets updated or any software, not only WhatsApp, any software gets updated. So your learning, your local learning is going to the cloud, and there on the cloud, say in West Bengal 10 crore people is there, they are doing global learning there. but your identity will not be disclosed. So what is your name? Dr. Abrovach's identity will not be disclosed. She said that C for Center of Excellence. Shoprashachi said C for Children. Now, if I ask, usage of word that is stored in the local database or local cloud of West Bengal, right? So this is called privacy preservation. So that after getting all the data, the global database is updated by the system. Agree? And then again, when you upload, when you update your software, then what will happen? The NLP will make a most frequent word you will get, right, in your system. So they are making global learning system. So it happens, the software update happens after say 1 month or maybe 1 week. So this is this kind of learning technology where your data will not be disclosed. Shoprashachi will not be disclosed. My data will not be disclosed. But our learning will be going to the cloud. Is it clear? All our identity will not be going to the cloud. Only the frequency will go. For example, it's 22, right? 2022. What is the frequently used word? Can you say anyone? What C for? C? COVID, yes. It is not children, it is not center. Because everyone is either affected. I was affected 2-3 times. So everyone is almost plus minus, everyone is affected. So COVID become keyword, but hopefully COVID will be no more. Hopefully. Then maybe end of this year, C for COVID will go vanish. Maybe C for something will come. Right? So this kind of technology is known as privacy preserving technique or privacy preserving technology. So when you want to make a secure system, so security means you have to protect yourself, but privacy means you have to protect your identity. If you can protect our identity, then we can keep ourselves away from the attackers. Otherwise, that they will know your details. So if you see the recent last 3-4 years technology challenges, this privacy preserving technology is the most promising technology. This is a research report also. So this kind of learning is known as federated learning. Federated learning. Learning from local level, and it is federated, means globally aggregation. Then it is going to everyone's mobile phone. So it's a totally a cycle, right? So this kind of technology is coming up in a big way, and those who are, I can see a lot of students are there who are doing coding, and privacy preserving machine learning is very becoming a very emerging trend. So when you want to make our system, rather our Bengal secure, we have to think on the various aspects of privacy. For example, one of the aspects is trust. How to create the trust? I think Motushi Vedon is there. She is working in the trust computing. Trust is one of the very important. So whether you trust this software or whether you trust this anything to download on your mobile phone, what is the rating and what are the other factors? TrustCon is another very important conference. Those who are IEEE, one of the biggest conferences, TrustCon, Trust Conference. Okay, I think it's a 12th or 15th year, right? So in that conference, they are talking about how to believe the software news. The fake news, very big problem. So using this trust-based system, we can make the system secure. Okay, so what I'm talking about, I work in the mobile domain. So whatever research I do, only with the mobility, because everyone loves mobility, right? Everyone enjoys mobility. Agree? Isn't it? So land phone vanished. So it is a ubiquitous computing. So it is a domain of IoT, where actually everyone is connected to everyone. So we can control everything through Alexa or any kind of software system. So we have to think our voice over IP based system. We have to think about this privacy preserving technologies. So mobile crowd sensing is one of the very prime technology where actually we are actually capturing all the data from the mobile users. Okay, and lot of criminal activities also can be tracked. Since morning, I have seen Rajiv Kumar was there and other dignitaries from Calcutta Police was present. So I like to give one example, if you permit. I can give one example that how this mobile phone technology can help in tracking also the culprits. Yes. For example, say this is a conference is happening, right? A seminar is happening. See, if some bombing happens, what will happen? Madam, what will happen? Some bomb or some big sound happens. What will happen? Everyone will run from your place. Agree? Yes or no? If you are alive, yes. Suppose you are alive and everyone will run, and the movement will be Brownian motion. Agree? Everyone know Brownian motion, physics. Now the question is, there was an incident in Boston. It's called famous problem, research problem, was the Boston bombing problem, which is related with security. So, if bombing happens, and police do not find out who is the culprit. It was something by remote control based bombing or something like that. Now, the cyber security people, those who want to track actually how to find out the culprit, who is the culprit, who did this remote based systems or operations. So, can you tell me any guess how it is possible to find out the culprit among the maybe 1,000 people? There was a marathon in Boston and bombing happens, or some bomb blast happened, and everyone is running. Just can you guess? I think many hackers are there. I've heard from that. Sorry? You know, you said many hackers are there, so maybe you can think ethical hackers, yeah. One of my friend was Ankit Padia, you know, this very good friend. You know Ankit Padia? He is also ethical hacker, right? He came to our university also, 2014. Yes. No. Okay, let's just give an example that. So in that Brownian motion, means everyone is moving. Only police, what they did, they have tracked the mobile towers. Okay, and they found that out of say 1,000 people, 6 are moving very slowly. Yeah. So they detained those 6 persons because their mobile number, how to track the mobility? Because mobile number, right? Mobile in their pocket or hand, whatever. So out of 6 people, they are moving slowly. So the police detained those 6 people. Out of 6 people, they found 3 is very fat. They're fat, even there is bomb, 6 not bad. Right? So out of remaining 3, they are the culprits. They know that next bombing will not happen. They are safe. That is a way, that is very interesting way. I just want to give an example. By this way also a lot of people, using simple mobile data tracking, we can also find out the culprits. There are hundreds of examples, because I cannot give hundreds of examples now, but these are one of the examples, how to use this analytics, very simple analytics, very simple example, but how to track the culprits. There are thousands of case studies are there. So we do research in the domain of mobile crowd sensing, how to track these people. You know that when you're talking about secure Bengal or secure system, very simple examples from our day-to-day life, we can use it and we can solve it. Either you can make it patent or publish it, it's up to you, or you can use it for your government, especially fake news-based systems, where mobile phones are playing a very major role. Okay. Another example I can give you, Google Map. Google Map. You want to go to Shambhajar from this new town. How to do it? You find out the shortest path and green line means Google Map, right? Agreed? If there is a yellow or green means what? Fast path, no signal, no condition. Yes, how it is possible? How this Google is hacking? Means how the Google is tracking this roads of Bengal or anywhere in the world? No. Traffic motion. They are taking the data from the user. Mobile phone. See, that encouraged me to start the Center of Mobile Cloud Computing, where we do research all mobility. So they are taking the data, as Madam has mentioned, that taking the data from the mobile user. If the traffic is moving slowly, that indicates the cars are moving slowly. Hopefully, most of them are in the car. And if the 10 kilometer, that means it shows red color. If it is 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, it shows red color. If it is 60, 70, whatever, it shows green. Right? Agreed? Now I can give another. I can ask you another question. This is my habit to ask questions. Sorry. You know that there is a very interesting scenario where they did Google did one experiment that 1,000 live mobiles within 2-3 cars. They just put it, and the cars are moving very slowly. There is no person is handling that, and Google is showing that condition. I'm getting your point. So there are fake condition can be also created. There are some solutions for it. So you know that day-to-day life we have various kinds of challenges and we have to provide the solutions. So I'm not giving the solution, but you think maybe sometimes we'll discuss. Okay, so these are the various challenges of security. When you are talking about mobility and internet world, lot of challenges are coming, especially IoT, Internet of Things. You know, everyone is working on Internet of Things, where we are connecting not only the things, we are connecting the people also. We are talking about social engineering, right? We are connecting not only the things, we are connecting the people also, because social IoT. Everyone is connected. Everyone is connected to each other. In social IoT, lot of fake things are happening. So there are lots of challenges are there. We need to solve those problems. In West Bengal also, there are a lot of challenges are there. We are working on those domains. So I'm not disclosing because something is confidential. So, but we have to think, those who are especially students, I can see some of the students are there. So they can think how to solve our day-to-day problem from our day-to-day mobility life. So these are the various important challenges our networks, either the mobile networks or cloud networks. So we have to make them secure. Now we have a habit of using Windows and systems and all that. That makes our life a little bit unsecured in nature. So it is always recommended to use Linux or open source based systems, so which will make the system much more secure enough. Okay, and I hope that I've given some idea where this mobility plays a major, very, very important role. So a lot of challenges are coming up, and we have to solve it. Those who are from Bengal, we have to solve it for our cause, for our society, for our country. Yes.
So you mentioned privacy.
Yes.
Now, when we saw that you moved from WhatsApp,
yeah.
everybody went back to WhatsApp, and even they know that WhatsApp is active. So my generation does not care about privacy as long as
you do not bother about privacy.
But you mentioned there are products.
Yeah, product should be there. You know that we have to. You know that kind of awareness should be there. We are not actually bothered. You know that. Okay.
That was my question.
Question is why how much we pay? 250 rupees per month or 300 rupees maximum. But if you want to actually pay, it will be around. There is some cost calculation. 900 rupees per month. How many of us ready to pay for it? Almost no one. So we are really ready to compromise with our privacy, and we are ready to share our data. I think Sir will agree that we do not bother about privacy.
Once the IDPR will come, Indian Data Protection Regulation, things will change. But to be very honest, I go to a lot of sessions. So at least before your marriage, a lot of people came to you and asked you for your salary. All the prospective who has daughters. So privacy was never a culture.
Yes. But we have to develop privacy preserving society.
See, sir, we should start privacy as a official curriculum from school.
Exactly.
If you start it from the college, damage is beyond repair. We have school students waiting for here to showcase their presentation. That is where we need to start.
Sure.
Sir gets you people when you are already damaged. But the teachers who are in the school, we need to train the trainers and make sure that they cultivate that culture among the school students before they come to sir. Am I right, sir?
Sure. So we have to be somewhere in between, something balanced in our life.
Right.
So that we said, do not eat the junk food. But I love pizza.
Avello, do you have a kid, or all the people who have kids over here?
compromise.
How many times you try to see what the kid is doing 24 hours or so, 24 hours a day? You are always poking your nose into the kid's activity. Where will the kid learn privacy? The first thing that you are teaching the kids, your privacy is a myth. I want to know everything you are doing from morning till night. So where is the privacy? Do you allow them to have a private life? I don't think so. No parents over here allow them.
Actually, they give the students mobile phones so that they can pack.
Sir is correct.
Yes.
In West Bengal and all over India.
What is happening? We are trying to get ourselves skilled on leading technology. Say, for example, AI, ML, blah. But the problem, one is not understanding that mere learning technologies is not going to put you at the position of Larry Ellison. You cannot reach there. So somebody has to paint the picture that in order to become Larry Ellison, what additional things I need to do. I may be an expert in cybersecurity, but that does not mean that I can reach the top. The thing which is missing in our curriculum, that besides learning the technologies, you also need to give enough emphasis on character building. Now, this is something which you have to learn if you happen to be in IT, because in IT it is a group activity. It is not an individual activity. Okay, so when you are the moment you pass out from an engineering college, you need to join either TCS or whatever companies you want to get. But there you have to work in a group. The size of the team may be 25, 30, 40. I have seen in number of cases, it is a very big challenge in maintaining those groups.
You are right, sir. So we will all work together over here to make
Yes.
sure that we overcome the challenge.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, sir. We have legends out here, sir. There's a small token gift for you over there. We have all the legends today over here under the one roof, and I believe we have learned a lot from them. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.